Do you want to know the habits you need to be successful? Maybe in business, in relationships, just in life? Well, my friend, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to unpack the 11 habits of successful people. So be sure to stick around and watch all the way through. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Heather, and if you're brand new here, this is Dollar for Dollar, where I talk about personal finances and how you can find financial freedom. Everything from investing to how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And today we are going to uncover what it means to be successful and how can you implement these habits that I'm going to share on your journey to success. So, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just jump into my number one. The number one thing you need to do if you want to be successful, you need to set goals. I know we've all done this before. I know we've all had New Year's resolutions. This is extremely important, okay? You want to know what you are trying to achieve, all right? You can't just start saving money and say, well, we're just going to save money. Have a goal for it so you stay motivated. And with having a goal, that brings me to my number two habit of successful people. They have a plan. So a goal without any sort of plan is just a wish. It's a dream, really. Again, kind of thinking about New Year's resolutions, how many of them pan out? Because what we didn't do was actually put down action steps on how we're going to get there. So successful people do this. Plenty of superstar athletes like LeBron James or Steph Curry, they don't just wander about their day. They have a plan. LeBron and Steph, they know when they're getting up, what they're eating, when they're eating it, when they go to the gym, what they're going to do, when they go to bed. All of that's played out. So make sure, whatever your goals are, that you then put in action steps on how you're going to get there. So number two, have a plan. Now, the third thing that successful people do, they take control. What do I mean? They take control of their life. They feel responsible for their situation. They don't blame anybody else. They don't play the victim card. Regardless of where they came from, they believe at the end of the day, they can change the outcome, all right? And you can. You can be rags to riches if that's what you want. That's the great thing about our society today. There are so many opportunities if you just do the work. If you're diligent and you have a goal, you make a plan, you can make it happen, all right? So, take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for the situation you're in. If you don't like where you are today, do something about it. You don't have to be there forever. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, why? Why are you living paycheck to paycheck? Stop it. Make a decision right now. Write down action steps on how you're going to get out of this situation. Tell yourself, what do you want most? Take responsibility for where you are and get to that next point. So, number three, take responsibility for your actions. You are in control. Here is the fourth thing that successful people do. They live on less than they make. They don't consume everything, okay? If you're that person that's struggling come every Friday because you're behind on bills, you need to make a change. You need to start living on less than you make. It may require some cuts at first, some really deep cuts, but you can do it. You can get out of there because successful people understand this very basic principle. You can't live life that way. You won't be able to maintain it, all right? So, live on less than you make. And now the fifth habit. They can delay gratification. They know when to say no. And in fact, I don't remember who said this quote, but I absolutely love it. There was somebody who said, I say no today so I can say yes to something else tomorrow. And I think that's so telling of your mentality. You may have to say no to things, and that's okay, because you know what? By saying no to something now, you might be saying yes to something in the future, all right? If I wasn't willing to save money and willing to put away money today for retirement, I'm going to have to continue to work, probably till the day I die, right? So I'm saying no now to spending all of that money, so in the future I can say yes to retirement. So make sure you understand delaying gratification, and this goes across the board. So even with smaller purchases, you really want that new piece of high-tech gear that's like $1,000, but you really don't have the money? Be willing to say no, okay? Say no today so you can say yes tomorrow. Okay, number 6, they save money. Successful people understand this. And I think there's a couple things that you can also take from this one habit. Being a saver is great for a number of reasons. I'm not saying be a penny pincher. I'm not saying be a tightwad. What I'm saying is if you are naturally able to save, you can carry that not just in your personal finances, but maybe in your career. Maybe you're given a leadership position where you control a budget. If you have this ability to save and look for ways to make small cuts here and there, maybe you can save the company $20,000, $50,000, and as a result, they promote you. I mean, that's a fantastic skill to have. So be a saver, be willing to save money. Number 7, successful people watch less TV than the average person. In fact, I remember reading recently that it was something like only 6% of people with $1 million or more in net worth watch reality television. They don't know who got kicked off the island, all right? And I'm not saying you can't ever watch TV, because I know for some people that's just a way to kind of set back to neutral and enjoying a movie every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is they aren't watching other people live their life. They are living their life, okay? They are doing stuff to keep busy. They're working hard towards their goals. They're not just letting it pass them by. So think about that and how you can start watching less television. Which leads me to number 8. They read more, okay? They spend 30 minutes or more a day on self-learning. So what does that mean for you? If you have a passion, maybe even a hobby right now, take the time to read up on it. Maybe you're just interested in nuclear physics and you really don't know anything about it. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The point is you are consistently trying to improve. You're trying to gain knowledge, you're gaining experience and skills that will help you be successful in the long run. So, read more. Now, number 9, successful people network. Okay, this is extremely important. They surround themselves with other people who are successful. And if you want to be that kind of person, you need to find people who can get in your corner and help bring you up to where you want to be, all right? We think of mentors in careers, but it's the same principle with friends, okay? You choose your friends. And I think it's Jim Rohn who said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Something like that. He's taking the law of averages when he said that, but I think it's really true. You need to be really diligent with who you are allowing into your inner circle. You need to be scrutinizing every relationship you have and make sure that it's actually beneficial. And if you're always around broke people, you're probably going to be broke. So find other people, maybe they're kind of on the same playing field as you right now, and you both want to get to the top. You both want to find success, and however you define that. That's great. Get alongside them so that you can motivate each other. So, number 9, successful people network. Now, the 10th habit, they are positive people. They have this outlook on life that's just everything is an opportunity. They're not negative. And what happens as a result of that is people are drawn to that. People are attracted to positivity. Do you want to hang out with the guy in the corner in the office who's just always a Debbie Downer and like that? Or do you want to hang out with, I don't know, Jamal, who's fantastic and always smiling and comes into work every single day like it's a brand new day and the sun is out no matter what? Like, you want to be around those kind of people. So think really hard as well about the attitude that you exude wherever you're going, okay? Do an attitude check, all right? So have a positive outlook. And what's great about this is they have actually shown in studies and research that they've done that people who are optimistic have a higher likelihood of living longer and they have healthier relationships. So this is extremely important. If you want to be successful in a number of areas of your life, in your health, in your relationships, in your career, be positive. All right, guys, we are here. We're at number 11. My number 11, the 11th habit of successful people, they are generous. What a concept. But at the end of the day, when you do this, you are saying, hey, my hand's open. I can give you something. This is open and ready to give away, but it's also ready to receive. This can mean money's going. This can mean money's coming in. It doesn't even have to be money. Your time, your talent, your treasures, whatever it is, have a generous attitude. Be willing to give. And I'm not saying give away everything you have and be a Mother Teresa or anything like that. All I'm saying is don't go through life like this with a closed fist, because you know what happens when you do this? I can't grab anything. Nothing can come in. I can't receive anything. So when life comes and wants to give me an opportunity, or maybe somebody wants to give me something, I can't take it because my hands are closed and I'm holding on to what I have. That is not the habit of successful people, okay? Successful people walk through life like this. Open hand, ready to give and ready to receive. So, hopefully these 11 habits have been really helpful. Maybe you've learned something today about yourself. Maybe you're going to now think really hard about how you spend your time and how you spend your energy. I hope that regardless of where you are today, you understand that you can do something about it. So if this video was helpful, please be sure to give it a like below and consider subscribing. I will see you on the next one.